All right, and we are back in the lobby bar for the week of May the 8th, 2023. Brian and Michaela here with you. And Michaela, we are headed in to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That means there are three really good soundtracks about to be in our lives. Pretty excited about that. Pretty excited to see how this Guardians things shakes out. But I gotta say, Michaela, I am a little sad this lobby bar day.
Oh, Brian, why are you sad?
I'm not sad from Guardians 3 yet, although I hear that that is also kind of sad. I'm sad that you and I don't live in Paris, France, because if you go to Disney Paris, they have some awesome looking stuff for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. I do share your sadness. Maybe not living in Paris because we're Americans and we're in French land and I don't know. I don't my French sucks. So maybe not live there, but I definitely wish that we were there right now because the pictures of these drinks and the pictures of these snacks look really epic, I have to say.
That's right. Yeah. So I was browsing around today. I was like, what are we going to do for the lobby bar? And I stumbled across this. So apparently at Disneyland Paris, just on May the 5th, they started to celebrate all things Guardians of the Galaxy, with the new movie coming out. They're doing a special Guardians of the Galaxy themed little treats and snacks and cocktails. And I found this. It's on Walt Disney World News Today, .com, WDWNT. I'm going to put a link to the article down there. But you're greeted with this very adorable little Groot cookie. Has like some little like chocolate ganache, little eyeballs and little mouth. It's very adorable. But then more appealing to you and me, Michaela. Well, I don't know, a cookie is pretty appealing, I guess. But they've got two Guardians of the Galaxy cocktails, and they look pretty fun. One is like this brown kind of creamy decadent looking thing. The other one is like this green with some purple flowers on it. Very beautiful, obviously, being nearby to Paris there, as all things tend to be. But what do we think about these cocktails here, Michaela? We've got the Flora Colossus cocktail and the Spicy Ravager cocktail. Take a look at those and let me know what you think.
Yeah, the Flora Colossus is really interesting because it can be made as a mocktail, which we love. We love the ability to be able to serve this to our children. But it's got Bacardi rum, it's got cream, it's got this cool peanut butter spread, chocolate sauce, maple syrup with crispy bacon. Who doesn't love that? And then on top, there's this really cool like pistachio sponge cake crumble that's on top of
Mm.
it.
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
for those of you that haven't seen this, and many of you probably haven't, but the glass is also something of note because it's kind of a chocolatey brown color of drink, but the glass that it's in is clear, so you can see the sponge cake stuff, and you can see kind of the effervescence of the deepening of the color at the bottom of the glass. But the glass itself has got these weird like nubs lip
Mm.
things on
Hmm.
the side on the back. It looks like someone's playing Tetris, maybe. Uh,
Nodules, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
like nodules. Yeah, it's really cool looking. I don't know if like the that one as much as the idea of the spicy Ravager cocktail because I'm
Mm.
not a huge fan of peanut butter, and this is gonna have you drink it.
S-
I
See
don't know.
now, see now, this is where I'm a little taken aback because I read these cocktail ingredients, and these are probably being pulled straight from like the menu, at Disney Paris. But it says the rum, the cream, and then it says peanut butter spread, chocolate sauce. I'm guessing that what they really meant to say there was Nutella. I bet that there is no peanut butter in this at all. I bet it is just some Nutella, which is chocolate hazelnut spread. I bet that's what that is. I bet it's warmed up. You put that in with your cream, a little bit of maple syrup. So I bet you're making like this Nutella chocolate. Chocolate milk, basically. Nutella chocolate milk is what you're making. You're putting some rum in there, which sounds amazing. And then I bet there's a little bit of that crispy bacon on top mixed in with that pistachio sponge cake to give you a little bit of salt, a little bit of kind of savory from that pistachio cake. I bet this is real good. I bet this is decadent as all get out.
Yeah, see, you need to be in charge of Disney marketing drink cocktail concoctions because that sounds way better than peanut butter spread with chocolate sauce. I gotta say. Yeah, I mean, it is Europe, right? So Nutella, it would be a much bigger hit, I would think, because it's just as sweet as peanut butter and way better tasting, in my opinion. So that sounds great. Now, What do you think about this spicy Ravager cocktail? Because that
Yeah.
one looks really cool. It looks like
Mm.
Gamora in a glass. I mean, it's green. It's got some purple on it. It's very
It does.
cool.
It does look like Gamora in a glass. I love that. I love the little purple flower on top. Let me run through the ingredients here. We can talk about these here. So it's got Sky Infusions, raspberry vodka, curacao. I'm guessing that is an orange curacao, not a blue curacao, because it is green. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. We can talk about that. Kiwi nectar, mint green tea, lime juice, and Martini Rubino jelly with red pepper. So I don't know what Martini Rubino jelly is in particular. I imagine it's some sort of jam of some sort that they're using as a sweetening agent for this, but I don't know. That's a lot of flavors going on. So you got the raspberry there, you got the curacao, which is going to be an orange flavor. You've got kiwi, you've got green tea, mint, lime. That's a lot of stuff swirling around in there. And sometimes, we get a cocktail that has a lot of varying different ingredients, but sometimes like when we did our Coda cocktail, those come together really nicely and create something, very I don't know, it's very harmonious in some way. But what do you think about these ingredients here in the spicy Ravager cocktail?
I think they're weird. But to be fair, like you just said, right? Weird could be great. So this Martino Rubino jelly, I had to look up what Martino Rubino is. Apparently, that is a brand
Ah,
of vermouth.
oh, okay.
So I guess they turn the vermouth into a jelly because you can't, at least in America, it doesn't look like you can just buy jelly, buy it in jelly form. So, yeah, the curacao, I think you're probably right. I think it is probably an orange rather than a blue, because blue is kind of melon flavored, right? It brings out a completely different flavor profile than what I'm feeling like when I hear kiwi and green tea and lime. So I think, what we could do is we could just practice it. We could make one ourselves and see how it looks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to practice it, and I'm guessing that kiwi nectar is where it gets that kind of luscious, almost translucent looking green color there. But yeah,
Yeah.
raspberry, orange, kiwi, mint green tea, lime, and yeah, this vermouth jelly that they're making somehow. I don't know. That sounds very interesting, and leave it to the masters there at Disney all over the world to come up with something crazy concoction. Hopefully, going into the movie theater tonight to see Guardians for ourselves, there's going to be some really fun cocktails. Our local Regal Theater, not a sponsor, could be, have been doing a much better job with kind of these themed cocktails over the last few months. It seems like they've kind of upped their game there a little bit on that. So hopefully they've got some good themed ones for us. We can try out to maybe talk about that on our Patreon, patreon.com/drink the movies. That's where we've been talking kind of some bonus cocktails. We did that for Mario. We did that for Star Wars. So maybe we'll get to do that again here for Guardians, but we'll see when we get to the theater here for ourselves. What were people getting in to see over the weekend, Michaela? That, of course, was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. $114 million is the estimate there over the weekend, followed by Super Mario Brothers, close to 20 million, which is pretty good considering Guardians was out. Now I think that's probably going to be the case because Super Mario Brothers definitely aimed at kids, at families, things like that. Guardians, I'm hearing, is a little darker, a little more emotional, kind of tale. So I don't know. Maybe the young kids go see Super Mario while the parents and the older kids go see Guardians. I'm not sure. Evil Dead Rise, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, and John Wick Chapter 4 round out the top five. But 114 million, nothing to sneeze at there. Good old Marvel bucks.
That's not bad at all. I have heard it's a much more emotionally charged Guardians of the Galaxy, which is tough to say because the second one, I cried like a baby at the end of it. Spoiler warning. It's really sad. So I don't know. I mean, the fact that you think we're going to go back and talk about how Rocket became Rocket, and that probably is a real depressing tale. That might go into it, but I don't know how this one's going to end because depending on which preview you see, the Guardians might kind of have their like version of the end game, right? Where some people just don't come back, and it's really, I don't know. We've not seen it yet, and I have done my darndest to stay away from all the spoilers. So I have no idea, but we'll just see.
That's right. We will just see, and we'll be back later this week to talk about it on our full episode. We've got a really great cocktail coming for that one as well, so stay tuned for that. If you're not going out to see Guardians of the Galaxy, you might be looking for another new release this week. We've got Book Club, the next chapter coming out. Apparently, there was another Book Club film a few years back. This is the next chapter. We've got all of our old pals coming back: Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, Mary Steenburgen, Candice Bergen, Don Johnson, Craig T. Nelson. Coach is here back for this one. They're going to Italy, I guess, to read books together or hang out or go on a trip. I don't know, but looks kind of fun. It's like 80 for Brady. We got more old lady tales coming. Michaela, you going to go check out Book Club? Did you watch the first
Well,
Book Club? What's
so
Book
I
Club?
didn't even know there was like a first one. They're making a huge marketing effort behind the second one, and I have
Mm.
no idea what the first one was even about. So I'm probably going to have to watch this at home when it comes out, because I do think that it's important that I see the first one so I understand what's going on in the second one. But I've never even heard of the first one. A friend of mine was like, I can't believe that it was all over. And I was like, when? I just don't know. So
I don't
lessons
know. I don't
learned.
know. Let
Have friends who read books because they apparently watch the book club movies.
Well, so Guardians of the Galaxy has inspired me to go to Disneyland Paris. Maybe Book Club is going to inspire me to go back to Italy because it's beautiful too. So maybe it'll look nice. These ladies seem like they're having a fun time, and who doesn't love that for them? So let us know if you're going to check that out. Let us know if you're checking out Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and let us know what you think about these Disneyland Paris cocktails, or if you have any other fun Guardians of the Galaxy themed cocktails. We definitely want to know all that. Tag us on all the social medias. You can find the links down in the description, and make sure you stay tuned because we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 full episode coming later this week. But Michaela, we need to go figure out how to get some hazelnuts or peanut butter spread into a cocktail, and then head in to figure out what Rocket and Groot and Peter Quill and crew are getting up to. So let's do that, and we'll talk to everyone in the lobby bar next time.